she wants, I don't know. If red means stop and green means go, her light is always yellow. I'm wrapped around her finger, she's slipping through my hands. Every time I think I got her, I gotta think again. I'm holding on to something that keeps letting me go. Just a whole lot of heartache at the end of my road. I fall a little harder every time I drop, but I keep reaching, I can't stop holding on to something that keeps letting me go. Well, now she calls me on the phone, says she's all alone, feeling kinda lonely. Says she can't wait, so don't be late. I promise her I won't be. 10 minutes later, I'm standing at her door. She's saying, never mind, I ain't lonely anymore. I'm holding on to something that keeps letting me go. Just a whole lot of heartache at the end of my road, yeah. I fall a little harder every time I drop, but I keep reaching, I can't stop holding on to something that keeps letting me go. I fall a little harder every time I drop, but I keep reaching, I just can't stop. I'm holding on to something that keeps letting me go. Yeah, I'm holding on to something that keeps letting me go. That keeps letting me go. Hey, well, thank you very much. My name is Jeff Carson, and we're just getting cranked up. My buddy Tim Atwood, I thank you so much for playing keys.
Thank you
man.
for letting me be here.
You sound great.
Thanks.
Hey, I want to mention that I'm back online. I got my website back. It's jeff-carson.com. And I know there's a tip jar there if y'all feel so inclined to put a tip. We got that. I got a new Facebook page out. It's Jeff Carson. Be sure to go there and please like the page and share it as well. I sure would appreciate that. You know, I've been out of the music for quite a while, and it feels good to be back in and playing and making some tunes. Well, this next song was my first number one back in 1996. My voice is changing. This was written by some good friends of mine, and well, I don't want to get too deep in the story of it, but I treasure this song. I love it. We both said some things we don't really mean. Sometimes love can be like that. Right now they hurt, but they're only words. They're nothing we can't take back. But every time we don't see eye to eye, you worry I might say goodbye. Not on your love, not in this life could I ever leave. I wouldn't think twice of letting you go. By now you should know I need you too much. Not on your love, no way in this world could I ever live without you, girl. When times get tough, I'm not giving up, not on your love. When we started out, we made a vow not to sleep till we've settled the fight. There have been times we've seen the sunrise, but it always worked out alright. Even in the darkest hour before dawn, I never thought of moving on, no, not on your love, not in this life. Could I ever leave? I wouldn't think twice of letting you go. By now you should know I need you too much. Not on your love, no way in this world could I ever live without you, girl. When times get tough, I'm not giving up, not on your love. When times get tough, I'm not giving up, not on your love. Oh yeah. Ah, memories, 1996. Thank y'all so much, man. This all is new to me. You know, been on Facebook. I did 2 live things kind of at the house. But man, here at the Hideaway 615, it is, man, they got all the bells and whistles.
That's a real deal here.
It really
man.
is.
Yeah.
You mind singing one, Tim?
Nah, I'd be happy to sing one. I'm kind of like, I don't know about you, but this quarantine thing is wearing me out.
Me too, brother.
I'm as busy as an Amish electrician. This is an old Mickey Gilley song. I played for Mickey Gilley one time when I was 18 years old in Peoria, Illinois. And all night long, I was trying to get Mickey's attention. I was, you know, by the time I was done, there was blood all over the keyboard. And but actually, I sang this song at my father-in-law's funeral at his request. My wife, Roxanne, and her dad, Bobby Burt, asked me to sing this. We're in Brookhaven, Mississippi. There's some small other funerals going on. But from our funeral parlor, you hear this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. Though the girls all get prettier at closing time, though they all begin to look like movie stars, though the girls all get prettier at closing time, yeah. When the change starts taking place, puts a glow on every face of the fallen angels of a backstreet by. If I could rate them on a scale from 1 to 10, looking for a 9, but 8 could work right in. A few more drinks and I might slip to 5 or even 4. But when tomorrow morning comes, I wake up with a number 1. Swear I'll never do it anymore. So the girls all get prettier at closing time, though they all begin to look like movie stars. Though the girls all get prettier at closing time, when the change starts taking place, puts a glow on every face of the fallen angels on a backstreet bar. I don't mean to criticize the girls at all, 'cause I know Robert Redford even overhauls. We all picture in our minds a girl that looks just right. But ain't it funny, ain't it strange, the way a man's opinions change when he starts to face that lonely night. The girls all get prettier at closing time, though they all like movie stars. Yeah, the girls all get prettier at closing time. When the change starts taking place, puts a glow on every face of the fallen angels of the backstreet bar. Of the fallen angels of the backstreet bar.
Awesome, Tim.
Thank you, buddy.
You know, before we started, I was wondering what the black marks were on the right side of your
That's what it is.
You need some white sole shoes.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. Hey, something new too. I'm available on Cameo now. Till last week, I didn't know what Cameo was. I looked on it. Man, there's all kind of music artists and actors and movie stars and just all kind of people from all different genres and you name it. What it is, well, those of you who don't know, you need to look it up. It's called Cameo. All these people will record a little something for you. Hey, happy Mother's Day, happy birthday. I just signed up last week and I've already done a few. I'm so proud of myself. And with Mother's Day coming up, be a perfect time to log on and ask for something for your mom for Mother's Day. I'll sing her a song, wish her a happy Mother's Day, birthday, bar mitzvah, whatever. You know? So be sure and check out the Cameo, okay? All right, now, back in 2001, it's kind of where my career stopped. It did. My record career on the radio. I had a song get on the charts and make it in the top 20 that I hadn't been on the top 20 in years. And when this song came out, it got me back up there, and I was so thankful. And matter of fact, I was going to have my my album release party on September 11th of 2001. And so that was the end of a lot of things. And believe me, I'm not poor mouthing. There's a lot of other people that had it worse than me. But this song was very meaningful to me because of everything around it. I was young, he was old, and we both were the same age. Every day, playing fetch, shaking hands, he'd lick my face. And I was unaware the day would come. And when he died, for the first time I knew what real pain was. And I never was the same again. From that moment on, real life began. Senior high, girlfriends, football games, graduation, summer break, spent my time filling out applications. A few superficial years went by, they were all a blur. And in the most unlikely situation, there you were, yeah. And I never was the same again. From that moment on, by your side, scared to death, felt the pain you were fighting. Placed my palm on your head, spoke your name, just keep trying. Then you closed your eyes and took one last breath. And when it was over, you looked up. I laid our baby across your breast, and I never was the same again. From that moment on, real life began. Thank you. Thanks.
Very nice.
Jim Janoski and Neil Thrasher wrote that song. I always like to give a shout out to all the writers. Sometimes I forget. So thank you guys for that song. A lot of songs went on before I got signed to Curb in the 90s. I was a demo singer. Sang a lot of songs for other songwriters that would then be pitched to other artists in hopes of them recording it on their album. A lot of them did go on to be cut as hits, and that was always kind of the coolest thing to me, was knowing that, you know, that artist listened to me sing that song to learn it. That's just the coolest thing I can imagine.
That is cool.
It is. Well, this song, after I had some success, Mark Sanders was a songwriter who used me a lot, and he told me that a song was based off of me. And I was like, what are you talking about? Not a song that I sung, but this song Ricochet had out, and it's called Daddy's Money, and it stemmed from me going to do a demo for Mark one time, and I showed up, and Kim had a nice car when we first got married, and I showed up in it, and apparently they were talking about me and said, well, you can tell he's not from money. He must be her daddy's money. So that's where this one came from. Can't concentrate on the preacher, preaching, attention span done turned off. I honed into that angel singing up there in the choir loft. She's got her daddy's money, her mama's good looks, more laughs than a stack of comic books, a wild imagination, a college education, add it all up, it's a deadly combination. She's a good bass fisher, a dynamite kisser, country as a turnip green. She's got her daddy's money, mama's good looks, and look who's looking at me. Well, now her second cousin was my first grade teacher. Used to cut her grandma's grass. Back then she was nothing but knees and elbows. Golly, did she grow up fast. She's got her daddy's money, her mama's good looks, more laughs than a stack of comic books, a wild imagination, a college education, add it all up, it's a deadly combination. She's a good bass fisher, dynamite kisser, country as a turnip green. She's got her daddy's money, her mama's good looks, and look who's looking at me. Well, now, Lord, if you got any miracles handy, maybe you can grant me one. Just let me walk down the aisle and say I do to that angel with the choir robe on. She's got her daddy's money, her mama's good looks, more laughs than a stack of comic books, wild imagination, a college education, add it all up, it's a deadly combination. She's a good bass fisher, dynamite kisser, and country as a turnip green. She's got her daddy's money, her mama's good looks, and look who's looking at me. She's got her daddy's money, her mama's good looks, and she's looking at me. Oh,
Yeah.
cliche tune with some songs and lyrics apparently I inspired.
You're an inspiring guy. What can I say?
Oh, well, okay. Is my guitar still out of tune? I think it's all right.
That sounds good.
Hey, tomorrow night, let me throw this in. Instagram, I'll be tomorrow night at 7:15. I'm going to join Michael Ray on his Instagram. And I dropped in there last Tuesday, and he put me on, and I said, man, what an honor. He apparently, right before I logged in, had just sung The Car, that song I had back in the 90s. So, man, what an honor to have somebody sing a song of mine, especially him. So I'll be joining him at 7:15 tomorrow.
Okay.
You singing that one for us?
Yeah, man, I'm going to do one. This is an old song. Two guys had it. Johnny Paycheck had this song, and Daryl Singletary had this song. And I've been fortunate enough, I played with both of those guys on the Opry, and I used to love it when I would come in, and Paycheck would look at me and go, there's my piano player, which was pretty special to me, but... Excuse me. I can't recall one time in my life when I felt as lonely as I do tonight. I feel I could lay down and get up no more. It's a damnedest feeling. I never felt it before. Tonight I feel like an old violin, soon to be put away, never played again. Don't ask me why I feel like this, I can't say. I only wish this feeling would just go away. I guess it's 'cause the truth is the hardest thing I've ever faced. 'Cause you can't change the truth in the slightest way, 'cause I've tried. So I ask myself, where do you go from here? Then like a fool, I turned around and I looked in the mirror. And there I was seeing an old violin, soon to be put away, never played again. So one more time, I ask myself, where do you go from here? And there wasn't a nickel's worth of difference when I looked in the mirror. 'Cause there I was seeing an old violin, soon to be put away, never played again. Just like that, it hit me. Well, that old violin and I were just alike. We'd give her all to country music, and soon we'll give our life.
Nice, Tim. Great.
Thank you, man.
Love that. I got to throw in for the newcomers that just came in. Back online, jeff-carson.com. There's a tip jar there. There's my Facebook page. I got a new Facebook page up this week, and proud of that. Please go there and like it and share. I sure would appreciate it. Thank you. Let's do. This is a song that it was released as a single, and to tell you the truth, I had to really brush up on it this week because It's been so long since I sung this song. It's a very, very meaningful, touching song. We'll just see if I can do it justice. I can only imagine what it will be like when I walk by your side. I can only imagine what my eyes will see when your face is before me. I can only imagine surrounded by your glory. What will my heart feel? Will I dance for you, Jesus? Or in all of you be still? Will I stand in your presence? Or to my knees will I fall? Will I sing hallelujah? Will I be able to speak it all? I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I can only imagine when that day comes and I find myself standing in the sun. I can only imagine what my eyes will see when your face is before me. I can only imagine. Surrounded by your glory, what will my heart feel? Will I dance for you, Jesus? Or in all of you be still? Will I stand in your presence? Or to my knees will I fall? Will I sing hallelujah? Will I be able to speak it all? I can only imagine. Yeah, I can only imagine. Surrounded by your glory, what will my heart feel? Will I dance for you, Jesus? Or in all of you be still? Will I stand in your presence? Or to my knees will I fall? Will I sing hallelujah? Will I be able to speak it all? I can only imagine. Yeah, I can only imagine. 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 I can only imagine when all I will do is forever worship you. I can only imagine. This is probably the most requested song I probably ever had. My dad passed away last year, and so this song goes out to him. Boy, I'd love to have that car, I whispered to my dad. I always heard a Mustang flies. We could fix it up and make it new again. All it needs is just a little time. Dad is hardly ever home since Mama passed away. He's always working overtime. I know that he cannot afford to buy that car, even though he loved to make it mine. But it's not the car that I'm needing, it's just a chance to be with him. I know that once these days roll past us, they will never come again. So little time we spend way too much apart, and there would always be a part of us together in that car. I finally let go of that dream and the time we could have shared. It was a distant memory until last fall a call came saying Dad was gone. Could I come quick? He left a note for me. Buried Dad right next to Mom up on Crowley's Ridge. And there I said my last goodbye. I opened up the note, found a set of keys. Here's your car, son. I hope it flies. But it's not the car that you need, it's my chance to be with you. I hope you understand I always did the best that I could do. So little time when we spend way too much apart, and there would always be a part of us together in that car. And there will always be a part of us together in that car.
Great song.
Thank you. Thanks, Tim.
Yeah, buddy.
I know I keep repeating myself, but there's a lot of people that tune in, tune out, tune back in, tune out. So mention this again. Tomorrow night at 7:30. Tomorrow's Cinco de Mayo, by the way. So tomorrow, so tomorrow at 7:15, be sure and check out Michael Ray's Instagram, because he's asked me to come on there, and so I'm going to have my little guitar and sing along with him.
That'd be great.
I'm looking forward to it. You
Well,
sing us another?
I am. I'm going to sing another. I'm going to have to say that just before we started, I joined Cameo. So now I'll look you up, and I'm going to look me up too, see how good I'm doing. Boom!
Oh, now we got the codes.
Forgot to blow it up, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and if you want to find me, I'm at timatwood.com on my computer page. And then on Facebook, it's Tim Atwood on Facebook. And it's not right? Okay. Well, I'm so used to it. My computer. Yeah, go on the computer and look up timatwood.com. There's no telling what you'll see. I'm going to do a song. This is my first go-around singing this live, and it's going to be spectacular. I know it's going to be great. This is an old Don Williams song. I've been lonesome, I've been empty, I got an aching way down inside. I need someone to hold me. Kick off your shoes, turn out the lights, and love me tonight. Don't think about tomorrow, it don't matter anymore. We can turn the key and lock the world outside the door. I need you so now. Come on, let's go now. Kick off the shoes, turn out the lights, and love me tonight. Now don't you worry, we're all alone now. Let your hair down, lay by my side, turn off the TV, put on some music. Pull down the shade, turn out the light, and love me tonight. Don't think about tomorrow, it don't matter anymore. We can turn the key and lock the world outside the door. I need you so now. Come on, let's go now. Kick off your shoes, turn out the light, and love me tonight. Kick off your shoes, turn out the light, and love me tonight.
Love Don Williams.
Me too.
Gentle Giant. Can we do another? Let's do another Don Williams.
All right.
About request, hit us up on the Facebook, jeff-carson.com. Tip jar there. There's I think there's things coming up on the screen that'll tell you what to wear and where to request a song, what song to request. Not what song to request, but whatever request song you want to request. That made sense. That made any sense, did it? Okay, let's do another. Let's do Tulsa Time.
All right.
The E. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's it. Well, I left Oklahoma, driving in a Pontiac, just about to lose my mind. I was going to Arizona, maybe on to California, where the people all live so fine. My mama called me lazy, my baby said I was crazy. I was gonna show him all this time. Well, I had no business speaking, and nobody would be grieving if I went on back to Tulsa time. Sing with me. Living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. I'm gonna sit my watch back to it, cause you know I've been through living on Tulsa time. Well, there I was in Hollywood, thinking I was doing good, talking on the telephone line. They don't need me in the movies, and nobody sings my song. Think I'm just wasting time. So then I got to thinking, man, I'm really sinking, and I really had a flash this time. Well, I had no business speaking, and nobody would be grieving if I went on back to Tulsa time. That's right. Well, I'm living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. And gonna sit my watch back to it, cause you know what I've been through. Living on Tulsa time. Well, I'm a living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Gonna sit my watch back to it, cause you know what I've been through. Living on Tulsa time. Two Don Williams in a row.
Yeah, baby.
All right. Any requests? Requests?
Do we have a request? Besides stop playing?
Oh.
No, man.
Let's see. Hank Jr. Hank Jr. Hank Jr. Let's do Dixie on Mine.
Yeah.
Dixie on Mine.
Yeah.
Dixie. Yeah. Okay. My request. Here's a little Hank Jr. song. Does it just vamp on the one?
We can vamp on the one.
2, 3, 4. All the stations up here that don't sign off the Dixie, the way they did in Sweet Home Alabama, and the people here don't sip Jack Daniel's whiskey the way they do in the Tennessee mountain land. Well, I've always heard lots about the Big Apple, so I thought I'd come up here and see. Well, all I see so far is one big hassle. Wish I was camped out on the Okeechobee. Well, this is a promised land. I've had all I can stand, and I'm headed back below that Dixie line. Now I just don't fit in, and I'll never come back again. When I'm busted here, I got Dixie on my mind. Yeah, I'm stuck up here, got Dixie on my mind. Well, these people never smile or say a word. They're all too busy trying to make an extra dime. Well, I'd love to haul them all down around Spartanburg and show them how the rail's held in Carolina. Well, you know the thing that I miss most of all is the freedom of the rivers and the pines. They don't do much hunting and fishing up here, you know, but I have met a few squirrels and one porcupine. Well, if this is a promised land, I've had all I can stand, and I'm headed back below that Dixie line. No, I just don't fit in, and I'll never come back again. When I'm busted here and I got Dixie on my mind. Yeah, I'm stuck up here and got Dixie on my mind. A special request. All right. Woo! Hope y'all enjoying it. This is the first time been to 615 Hideaway, and man, they got everything up here. I mean,
And you got your harmonizer on.
Test. Is this me? How come I can't hear it? Anyway, we're having a great time, and we're going to keep on rolling. Hey, let's see. I mentioned my website, jeff-carson.com, my Instagram page. We both have a Cameo account now, so check out Cameo account and Facebook.
Yeah.
So it's awesome. Hey, and I'm available for just getting my toe wet, getting back in the water, and I'm more than happy to come out and do some dates. We got some in the books already, but give us a call, contact us on one of those social media platforms, and love to come play.
Yeah, man.
Will you do us another song?
I will. You know, this quarantine thing is kind of, now Roxanne and I get along pretty good, but boy, that 24 hours a day, I'm telling you, you know what, I thought about it. You know, we've been in quarantine for about a month and a half, 2 months, and I got to thinking, Osama bin Laden was quarantined for 5 years, and he had 3 wives.
Oh, my God.
I'm not so sure he didn't call the Navy SEALs himself. If you can't tell by now, I love to tell a joke every now and then. All right, mighty fine.
Yeah.
This is a song, it's a Mac McAnally song. And Mac McAnally is my favorite songwriter. I just love all of his stuff. But this is like 3 different stages, and it spoke to me because it was kind of like my life. The first verse is about a brother. The second verse is about a son in the service. And then the third verse is about the wife dying. And I've been through all those things. In 2000, I lost my wife. We were married almost 21 years. She was 49 years old. And you just never think that's going to happen at that age. But this is called You First. The river looked much wider than it ever did before. Even though we crossed 100 times or more, we were scared, so we told each other, you first, and I'll be right behind you, you first. I'll meet you on the other side. You always were my hero. Here's my leap of faith. You'll find out what you're made of when it's your time to say you first. A chopper drops a ladder in the middle of the war. Sergeant said there's only room for just one more. Two wounded brothers, one says to the other, you first, and I'll be right behind you, you first. Meet you on the other side, you always were my hero. Here's my leap of faith, you find out what you're made of when it's your time to say you first. Now I'm standing over you, all the years that we've been through, I thought it would be me. Never thought that it might be you first. But I'll be right behind you, you first. I'll meet you on the other side. The nature of a hero requires a leap of faith. You'll find out what you're made of when it's your time to say you first.
Nice, Tim. Tim Atwood. Man, who wrote that?
Mac McAnally.
Man, I've never heard that. What a wonderful song.
That's a great song.
Okay, how are we doing on the requests? Doing good? Oh, okay, here's one. This is my first release ever. This song, yeah, buddy, yeah. We went to 69 on the charts on this one. Woo-wee.
It's on the charts, dude.
That's right.
Good for you.
Okay, this is in the key of G. Yeah, buddy. 1, 2, 3. Hello, boys. I bet you're wondering where I've been. What kind of fix have I been getting my fool self in? Have I been hitting the hard stuff? No. Locked up? Oh, that ain't so. Am I in love? Yeah, buddy, you got that right. She's a queen on my Saturday nights. No ifs and no maybes, I'm her beau, and she's my baby. It's Texas wide, is a Mississippi, buddy. Do I love that gal? Yeah, buddy. Come on, boys, quit looking at me like I just done lost my mind. You'd all give up your honky-tonkin' for a gal like mine. Is she a looker? I'd say so. She wrote the book from head to toe. Now am I hooked? Yeah, buddy, you got that right. She's a queen on my Saturday nights. No ifs and no maybes, I'm her beau, and she's my baby. As Texas wide is a Mississippi, buddy. Do I love that gal? Yeah, buddy. Met her mama? No, not yet. Am I gonna? Yeah, you bet. Is she the one? Yeah, buddy, you got that right. She's a queen on my Saturday nights. No ifs and no maybes, I'm her beau, and she's my baby. As Texas wide is a Mississippi, buddy. Do I love that gal? Yeah, buddy. Do I love that gal? Yeah, buddy. Woo, yeah, my first release ever. All right, more requests coming. Hold it still. We have a teleprompter. When requests come in, they put it on the teleprompter underneath here. So hopefully I won't pull a, what was that movie where he just reads whatever's in front of him? Anchorman, yeah.
Anchorman, yeah.
A Haggard or a Jones. I had the pleasure, let's do Today I Started.
That's a good one. What key? All right.
My third album, I had the pleasure of having a Merle song on my album. And, man, it doesn't get any more of an honor than that.
That's cool, man.
Today I started loving you again. And I'm right back where I really have always been. I got over you just long enough to let my heartache mend. And then today I started loving you again. What a fool I was to think I could get by with only these few million tears I cried. I should have known the worst was yet to come, and that crying time for me had just begun. Else today I started loving you again. And I'm right back where I really always been. I got over you just long enough to let my heartache in. And then today I started loving you again. Let's do one more time. Yes, today I started loving you again. Oh yeah. And I'm right back where I really have always been. I got over you just long enough to let my heartache mend. And then today I started loving you again. Little Merle by request.
Yeah.
Yeah, Merle and Jones,
Yeah,
man.
buddy.
What a combo they were, right? All right. Well, it looks like we're down to the coming up to the end of the set, y'all. I thank you for all the comments, all of the requests. Hope we covered a few of them for you. Jeff-Carson.com, my Instagram, my Facebook page, all that. Please go on there, and I'll mention again about tomorrow at what time tomorrow? 7:15 tomorrow on Instagram. So that'll be really exciting. All right, we're going to do one more song, and this was released as a single, but it's been a while since I played it, so y'all bear with me for one more song, would you? God save the world, God save the child, humble the strong, strengthen the mild, open my eyes that I might see. God save the world, starting with me. I light a candle, stare at the flame. I see the only way this world can change. one tiny light in each of us, a seed of hope, a mighty love. God save the world, God save the child, humble and strong, strengthen the mind. Open up my heart that I might see. God save the world, starting with me. God save our homes, God save this earth. Let each and every one of us see what prayer is worth.
God save the free, God save the bound, God help the lion and lamb laid down. Together we are not alone. God bring each son and daughter home.
And God save the world, and God save the child, humble and strong, strengthen the mild. Open up our hearts that we might see. God save the world, starting with me. Open up our hearts that we might see. God save the world, starting with me.
Some glad morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to that home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away, I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die, hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away. Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me. Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me. Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me. Way beyond the blue, there is power, 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 one working power in the blood, of the Lamb. There is power, power, wonder working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. When the roll is called up yonder, 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 I'll